Ryan, when we look at the preseason publications across the board, pick out your favorite publication, go to even the AP preseason poll, the coaches poll. Ohio State, Alabama, Georgia, in some order, seem to be the top three teams in the country that everybody just thinks are lock solid. There's no question. They're the three. There seems to be this split opinion on Clemson where, okay, they're back to elite, 10-3, 21. That was a bump in the road, but they still, even in a down year, win 10 games. They're going to be right back at it. Or there's this component that people just believe, okay, it's an improved ACC. NC State's a threat. Miami's a threat. Clemson, with the same quarterback in play, the offense was scoring in the teens against most of the ACC schedule, that this is still a really good team, still a really good program, but it's taken a step back. There seems to be a split opinion on Clemson going into this season.
Yeah, I've kind of changed my view on that. I did for a time kind of entertain the idea that, Clemson's not using the transfer portal enough. Last recruiting class wasn't quite as elite. Offense, you don't fix an offense quite as bad as it was in one season. And then when the coordinators left, in particular Brent Venables, and they lost a couple more big defensive recruits, maybe they're not going to be bad. They'll be decent, but maybe they've taken a step back. But things have changed. I've grown more optimistic. The recruiting has really picked up. While they didn't add an impact player in the transfer portal, they did show an openness to adding an offensive lineman, and they did look. So I think that indicates a level of kind of evolution while still holding true to their values. They changed the way that they do summer visits, so they allowed official visits in the summer. And this upcoming class is outstanding, and it's kind of proven the Wes Goodwin, the new defensive coordinator replacing Venables, can recruit. That was a big area of concern, transitioning from Venables. They also lost Todd Bates, the defensive tackles coach, another area of concern because the defensive line has been phenomenal. But Nick Eason, who is really more of an NFL coach, had 1 year at Auburn. He's come over to Clemson, and he is just so charismatic. He's landing great talent. He's really endeared himself to the fans. So in just a matter of months, I've really shifted my opinion. And I think that while I'm not necessarily putting them in the Alabama tier for this season, given just how much ground they need to make up on offense, I think at least until kind of the changing, tectonic plates of college football and the money and all that, through, let's say, the rest of the 4-team college football playoff era, I think they'll generally be one of the elite teams with a chance to win a national championship.